Hi, everybody. It is December 13th, Monday. We're about halfway through December now, and we'll be in 2022. It's just kind of looking at these past 2 years and just going, what happened? What is going on? It's been so crazy. There's been some real positive, things that have happened, but there's just been also such a darkness, and it's just so crazy, so bizarre. And there's always lots of stuff going on. I just got back from the post office, dumped off another load of books, and went to the warehouse and filled the truck again. And when I finish this, I'm off to a couple of body shops to get estimates on repairing my truck for the insurance companies. We'll see how all that goes. Jesus. Also, a bit of sadness that Vicente Fernandez passed away. I mean, he was 81 years old, but he was like one of the greatest stars of Mexican music. And I became familiar with him when Linda Ronstadt was doing her mariachi music, and we dug in. I wasn't on that album, but I became very much more aware of that music when Linda decided to do that album. And all the old footage that I've seen of Vicente is really amazing. I mean, what a set of pipes. This guy really had an amazing voice, and he acted, did all kinds of stuff, but he was just a massive star in Mexico and Latin countries. And there was a huge outpouring at his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame yesterday. I'm sure it's there today. It'll go on for a while, but huge crowds of fans gathered there. So it's pretty deep when these people go that have that kind of impact. And I've always enjoyed being around that music for a number of years. I was fortunate enough to be in the band that did the Latin Grammys and got to see all kinds of artists there. And there was, and it was really fun. I mean, I'd be sitting there and somebody like Pepe Aguilar would come out and he'd go, "Hey, Lee, how you doing, man?" I mean, I'd done his album, and Flaco Jimenez, and just there's so many Latin artists that I've worked with. I've always enjoyed that music. Today I'm going to do I've done a few of these. This is a TV show that was a teenage sitcom from like 1992. It had a run for a number of years called California Dreams. And we worked on the music for that with Steve Tyrell producing and Barry Coffin kind of co-producing with him and doing arranging. And it was the same team that did The Heights, that TV show. And they're really fun to do, but there's a bunch of seasons of this show, and if you're interested at all in it, this is the kind of thing to Google up, because there's mountains of information and cast members and all of that stuff that I'm not going to belabor doing it myself. It's the kind of thing that if you were a fan of the show, you can look all this stuff up. But I'm going to play a couple of the songs that we did for the show. Take off my glasses here and look at my copious few notes I've put together for this. The first song I'm going to play is "If You Only Knew." And the band on this recording for the show was myself, John J.R. Robinson on drums, Michael Thompson on guitar, Guy Moon and Randy Kerber on keyboards, and the lead vocal on this is Brent Gore and Heidi Lenhart, and the backgrounds are Heidi and Kelly Packard, and it was co-produced by Barry Mann and Steve Tyrell. And Barry Mann I've talked about and did his music a few videos back, and he's half of the songwriting team of Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil, one of the greatest songwriting teams ever. I mean, they wrote "You've Lost That Love and Feeling," so that would be enough for anybody right there, but they have a remarkable history. So let me go ahead and play this. "If You Only Knew," from the show California Dreams.
moment we said goodbye, I felt something in the eye, but a man can't break down and cry and say, please don't go. The moment I walked away, I knew I'd regret that day, but I was too proud to say I still need you so. If you only knew what was in my heart, you couldn't spend a single minute more apart. If you only knew what was in my soul, you would know that I need you to make me whole. And I'd be back with you, if you only knew. I thought I was being strong, but I see now that I was wrong. Now I know that you still belong right here by my side. In dreams I still see your face, your memory time won't erase, your love that I can't replace. I wish I never tried. If you only knew what was in my heart, you wouldn't spend a single minute more apart. If you only knew what was in my soul, you would know that I need you to make me whole. And I'll be back with you, if you only knew. You could only see me on my knees at night, praying that I'd find a way to make it right. You see that now I know that I was crazy then, and I'd give my life to have you back again. Whoa, whoa. If you only knew what was in my heart, you wouldn't spend a single minute more apart. If you only knew what was in my soul, you would know that I need you to make me whole. If you only knew what was in my heart, you wouldn't spend a single minute more apart. I'll be back loving you, if you only
I've always loved doing music for TV shows and stuff. I mean, when we did like Cop Rock, we were playing, all these. It was almost like an operetta. Everybody was singing rather than having dialogue. So it was a trip doing that. And then I've got my other friend Scott Erickson, who I work with, and we've done like most of the music for like the Disney Tokyo, and I think in Paris for like the Main Street parades and stuff. And being a studio player, you just get to do this variety of all kinds of stuff, and that's what really, for me, has kept this interesting for 50 some years now. That it just there's a new adventure around every corner. So here's one more song from this. It's called Everybody's Got Someone. And again, it's myself and John Robinson on drums and Michael Thompson on guitar, Randy Kerber on keyboards, and Brent Gore on lead vocal. And the backgrounds on this are Heidi Lenhart and Kelly Packard. And this was arranged by Al Giorgione. I think Giorgione. I think that's how we pronounce it. Accept that as the gospel. Okay. Here we go. Everybody's got someone.
Maybe I'm crazy, but it seems like everyone's in love but me. Now that you're not here, lately I wonder what I've said or done so wrong to make you leave. I'm drowning in my tears. All my friends walking hand in hand, oh, it makes it tough. I can't understand why it's not us. I can't believe we're not in love, not in love. Everybody's got someone. Everybody's got someone. Everybody's got someone but me. I see the clock up on the wall and wonder where you are tonight, and wonder who you're with. I think about the time we had. I want you now with all my might. If I could make one wish, hurts so bad, it's just not fair. Leave me hanging in the air, in the air. Everybody's got someone. Everybody's got someone. Everybody's got someone.
California Dreams, the teen sitcom from 1992 for a number of, I think like 5 seasons or something like that. But if you're a fan of the show or of that music, just look up California Dreams, Google them up. There's lots of information about the cast and who was involved in it and stuff. But I love working on the music for these kind of shows. It's a slightly different thing, but they're always looking at doing soundtrack albums off of them. So, we cut them as though we're cutting major albums, and I always enjoy it. It's always great. So I'm going to get running now and upload this and then head out. I've got told about 2 really good body shops here in Pasadena. So I'm going to go over to both of them and get them to give me an estimate on repairing my poor old truck. And then I'm going to be contacting back the insurance companies. And it's like, what a pain in the ass, but nobody was hurt. Okay, so I'll look at it from that standpoint. Let's see, I've got to make a phone call down to the Grammy Museum because they've expressed an interest in having my book in the gift shop at the Grammy Museum in downtown LA. So I'm going to talk to them and get a bunch of them down there, signed and unsigned, and let them see what kind of stuff happens. And we have another book signing coming up at Village Recorders. I'll give you the information on that when I have it right in front of me. But there's going to be a bunch of us there with books. Jeff Weber's organized this. He has his book. Kenny Aronoff will be there with his book. It's going to be about 5 or 6 of us who have books all down there signing and visiting. And that's, I think, next week. So other than that, just have a great day. My absolute, Jesus, my absolute heart goes out to all the people that have been impacted so horrendously by these tornadoes that cut this monstrous swath through the South. The amount of, the destruction looks like it may as well have been a nuclear explosion, how just completely decimated everything is and just flat as a pancake. It's hard to recognize so much stuff. It's just like unbelievable. I just can't imagine how these people are going on. The level of shock and depression and stress has got to be unbelievable for them. So, man, my heart is with you. I wish there was something I could do. All I can do is send out good wishes to everybody that's down there is working so hard. And on top of that, then we still are dealing with a surge in COVID. And numbers are going up in hospitals. It's like ICUs are filling back up again. And again, my heart goes out to all of the people working, especially in healthcare, who are having to deal with this. I'm sure they had hoped by now we would have been at the bottom end of the curve and not starting to peak again. So, please do what you can to avoid this at all costs. And in spite of the people that come on and give me a bunch of shit about saying it, get vaccinated. The people that are sick in the hospitals, almost all of them are unvaccinated. That should say something to you for the safety of you, your family, your friends, and your community. So just be smart about this, please. Other than that, I'm going to get running here, take care of all this stuff I have to do. I got half my rain gutters finished yesterday, and I'm going to, as soon as I get back from getting my estimates, if it's not raining, I'm going to try to grab as much more rain gutter as I can and then spend the evening working on playing immediate family songs, getting ready for our gig this coming Sunday. So just take good care. Take good care, everybody. Hope everybody stays safe, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. It seems to work that way, doesn't it? Bye-bye.